Yes, guys, welcome back to SFeatleyTV. We're here for the watch along to Crystal Palace versus Man City at Selhurst Park. I've got Talk Man U in the building. How are you?
Yeah, man, sorted, mate. Sorted.
Wicked. Big ups to everyone. Do hit the like button. Do hit the subscribe button. Don't share it because it's social media blackout. But please do like and subscribe if you are new.
1K. 1K.
Yeah, we're at 1K. We're going up to 1.1 now. 1K.
The watch hours in earlier there. That means monetization is incoming.
Charlie's gonna be well happy with that.
Oh, so he's going. Aguero and Jesus. Hey, do you know what?
Yeah, they've got. Just gonna announce.
1-1.
Yeah, it's just gonna. It looks like it. Edison, hang on. I'll just go through the team first. Edison, Casello, Ake, Laporte, Mendy, Raheem Sterling on the left, Rodri, Fernandinho, and Fernand Torres on the right. Sergio Aguero behind Gabriel Jesus up front. Then for Crystal Palace, Guaita, Ward, Karate, Dan, Mitchell, Waterworld, Milivojevic, Eze, Zaha, Benteke, and then Andros Townsend with main hitters for City on the bench. So, yeah, go on, you were saying.
So it looks to me, with Pep going this system, he's obviously resting. He's resting some players like De Bruyne.
Mahrez,
this could be
Foden.
This could be a push to get Sergio Aguero ready for that second leg against PSG.
It's on BT. Sorry, go on.
He could be giving Sergio.
Ain't started yet.
All right. Well, if we're not two down within the first 10 minutes, I will be a Dutchman. It's true.
I'm sorry, guys. My mom's Beyonce is a Palace fan. He said, if we're not two down in the first 5 minutes, I'll be a Dutchman.
But when our lot will come out, right, you'll find that they'll have floats on, sunglasses, and speedos and things on, because they are really on the beach. Okay, our lot. I mean, it's true. It's true. I mean, I would regard a 4-0 victory, right? Or sorry, a 4-0 loss as a victory.
What the fuck? Yeah.
Which game is he talking about?
He's a Spanish fan. He's talking about his game.
Right.
I'm a realist.
Oh my life.
But anyway, so listen.
We were saying
he could be giving Aguero a run out ready for the PSG game.
Feel free to ignore me.
Because I think he will play him.
Yeah, I think
he'll play.
Yeah, I do. But it's a much changed system, obviously, and because obviously they've got PSG at the Manchester City Stadium, Manchester Etihad Stadium, sorry, during the week. I'm sorry. So much changed team, and give me your score prediction, Talk.
I can't see Palace doing another. Do you remember when Andros Townsend got that goal and they beat 1-0? I can't see that happening right now. So I'm gonna go. It's got to be 3-0 City.
I remember that. Now, Judge Dreadlock the Law. How are you, Antonio, mate? Big up. Looks like City are going to win the title this year, bro. Of course they have. But
you could win it this weekend.
Do you know what? I remember that game because I was on the way home from the Emirates actually, because I watched Arsenal earlier, right? And when the score was coming in, and I heard that like Crystal Palace were 3-2 up, I nearly drove the car into a ditch. Is that astonished?
No. I mean, like when was it? Was it last season when they beat?
Yeah. I think it was last season, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. No, it wasn't. Was it? I don't know.
I don't know. It might be last season or the season before when Palace beat them 1-0. Andros Townsend scored that screamer.
No, 3-2.
What? No, it was
3-2,
1-0.
yeah.
No, it was 1-0, wasn't it?
No.
Sure it was. But either way, they won anyway. But I don't see it happening again.
Yeah, 3-2. It was in December 18. Yeah, I remember that. Absolutely mad scenes. But do hit the like button, subscribe. Bang, game's about to kick off. Do you think the social media blackout is going to work?
Yeah. It's gonna have some impact, surely. Send them a message, and that's all you can do. I mean, so I've got somebody here actually saying to me, there isn't a blackout on streaming, is there?
Right.
There's no blackout on streaming, is there?
No.
Well, I'm aware of. It's only on social media, isn't it?
It's only on social media, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know where that's come from, but anyway, I won't be doing anything on social media.
No, this is till Tuesday, isn't it?
But yeah.
Yeah, I hope it works. We all hope it works. Just want it to end.
Did you see the Ian Wright thing on the BBC where it was showing Alan Shearer? Oh man, honestly.
I saw it on the news.
It's fucking honestly. You know what I mean?
Yeah, honestly, it's just social media is coming to a standstill. But it'll just...
Well, not everybody's adhering to it, and not everybody's doing it. There's still some people who are still tweeting and stuff, and I find it a bit, crazy that there's an opportunity and you don't want to take it. I don't understand it.
I haven't tweeted anything till
I haven't tweeted anything since yesterday, I think it was.
I think it was about 2-3 a.m. when I actually stopped advertising and promoting the rest of the videos for the weekend. That was it. Any other videos I'm doing is not going to be actually promoted at all. So,
yeah, hold on.
I don't usually tweet anything anyway. But, like I said, any sort of form of abuse, I hope it just stops. Whether it's racism, sexism, false accusations, hate, just all of it. Just stop. Like, we're fucking human beings.
Yeah, it needs to stop, and
we all want the same thing.
Yeah, this is it. This is the thing, innit? We all want the same thing, which is an end to this fucking vile abuse. And you know what? I mean,
even bullying at school, man.
Yeah, but yeah. It's we've got to be.
I'll tell you a true story. When my liver started failing in year 6, I was I was getting bullied because my skin was turning yellow because my liver was failing.
Yeah.
And they would just come to me and took the piss out of it.
I think we've all had a bit of I mean, I got bullied at
It's
school.
not, obviously, I'm not comparing it to like racism. It's just wrong.
No, but you know, any kind of
it.
discrimination is not acceptable. You know what I mean? Like I say, at school, because my brothers were doing things they shouldn't have been doing, I was getting bullied for that because they were in jail. You know what I mean? So they were bullying me, and I wasn't having none of it. I stood up to them. I got expelled. First
You know
year
what?
of secondary school. Done.
First time I stood up to someone in school for doing that, I was brought into the head teacher to get told off, and they sort of got away with it.
Mm.
And I'm like, well, you fuckers haven't done fuck all, so I stood up for myself. I did what my mum told me.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I got taught by my dad. You know,
My mum was apoplectic.
you don't ever fucking bow down to no one who's trying to bully you. And I didn't. And so what? It cost me 4
Even at
years
high
of my
school, they tried to do it as well.
Yeah, but I had to be educated at home by a private tutor because no school would take me because they said I was violent, and all the rest of it. But they didn't actually fucking read and understand the full fucking story, which was they were being violent to me, kidney punching me, and all this kind of stuff. And I had enough. So
I've been abused as well for being. So that I've been abused. It hasn't happened in many years, but it's still, it leaves you a scar. It does. Makes you shy. It probably makes you shy and scared. That's probably when I started YouTube. I was petrified of, like, everyone like saying was like, you're more angry or like vocal than I was before. I was just like, let's accept it. Because I was probably scared of being myself, who I want to be.
Yeah, well, you know what? There's no need to fear who you are, mate. Being who you want to be. Just do it. At the end of the day, what can people do? What can anybody ever say? You know what I mean? Mate, I've been in situations, man, where it's like you either put your paws up and get yourself out of that situation, or there's a good chance you're going to come out of it either dead or seriously injured. You know what? I'll never back away from anyone trying to give me shit. Going to give me shit, bring it. But I'll tell you something. You're going to bring the shit, you better make sure you've got a fucking bucket load and a cart load behind that. Because if I get going and I start, I won't fucking stop. I'm like, talk about a dog with a bone, mate. You never seen out like it, Paul. Let me tell you that. You never seen out like it. And the people who think I'm stupid, mate, go and bang your head against the wall and then have another look. Because I ain't. Fucking clowns, man. Too many clowns on it. Too many fucking clowns. You think they're fucking big and hard. They're gonna fucking clowns. I've told you, man, I'll take anyone, I'll meet anyone, anywhere they fucking want. Any location. One-on-one, man-to-man, anytime, me. That's how I work. Don't give a fuck. Just put your paws up, man, let's have it. Let's fucking have it, son. You know what I mean? But you just know they won't do it, mate. I've been in that situation many times. They won't fucking do it. The old sphincter starts to fucking shrink up, and then they make excuses, and then see in a bit. But anyway, let's have a look at this game. I can't get this game on.
Same glad you've had the giant balls of steel to carry on. Not let you really stop you. The world needs more legends like. Thank you.
Yes, well said, Judge. Well said, my friend.
Well, what I've come to realise is I've had 6 transplants. There's nothing they can do to me now. I'm at the lowest of the low. I'm at my lowest point of my life, mate. You can't make me feel any fucking lower than I am already.
You have to you give people
This is the thing. People, look, this is what people don't understand. When the doctor goes to you and says there is nothing they can do anymore, you are fucked. Right? After all of it, you are still ill and there's nothing they can do. Do you really think anything you say now is going to make me feel any fucking worse? Because I can't think no longer.
That's right. That's it, innit? And you know what? Like I said before, you know, I'm not a nasty person or a vindictive person, anything like that. I always give people a chance to say, come and talk and try and sort things out. And if they don't want it, then you go, cool, okay then. Well, the offer was there, but that's fine. But if you don't want to do that, but then you continue to try and antagonize me or say things that aren't true, do you think I'm just gonna take a step back and just and ignore it? No.
Absolutely.
Simple as that.
Big up to everyone who's watching at the minute. Back to the game. Man City with a corner. I think it was Torres is taking it. Ball win. Cleared. Comes to Zaha, who releases it. Benteke. Townsend. Ball in. Someone get a head on that. Benteke is wide.
Oh, you're just ahead of me.
I'm just ahead of you. Oh, okay.
Yeah. But they've got to, if you know, Palace.
It's a good movement. It's a good break. It's a good break.
Yeah, but they've got to put them away, mate. Got to put these chances to bed, man.
I think he just didn't get the right leap. That Benteke, what is he doing? Honestly, how does he get still working football? He doesn't do what he says on the tin.
No.
That's why he doesn't buy one seal.
Yeah, I don't understand why he's had how many seasons now when he's only scored about 2 goals, is it? In about 4 seasons. It's like, wait a minute. And he's still getting paid like...
full season, he didn't score a fucking goal.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. I don't understand it.
Yeah. Do leave your thoughts and comments in the chat. We'll get to them as much as we can. Do please like and subscribe. But do not share. We are on a blackout.
You come Man City and we'll run into a wall again.
Need to be thinking better than that. One minute. Yeah, I won't show my sky. It will scare people. He saw it yesterday. It's not nice.
No, that's one thing we've got in common, mate. There's lots of scars.
Yeah, man. Mental and physical.
I've got them all over my head.
I've got a scar. It's this fucking scar.
Cronky out.
Cronky out.
Get the fuck out of here, dude. He won't. He's not gonna sell up though. I think, and you know what? The positives you take out of not him not selling up is he understands, surely from the fans' anger, that he has to invest in the club more and get rid of a manager that is not working. Yeah, but I'm telling you, if he doesn't sack Arteta and put money in the summer, then surely the whole fan base is going to say no, we ain't going.
No, because half of our fan base believe in Arteta.
Mate, surely not.
There were fans after that game saying he's still the best man for the job.
Oh my days! You got to be kidding me, man.
No, I'm not. I'm honestly saying that quote.
You go anywhere, you can hear people taking the piss out of him, saying he's trying to emulate fucking Pep Guardiola, but failed miserably. It's just ridiculous. You know, But I don't see it. I don't see it.
But like I said again, if you back the process, you back the conkeys. That's my motion. If you back the process, you back the conkeys. Because you need the conkeys to back your manager, to back your process. Yeah. Otherwise, there's no point in believing in it.
But I'll have a wager with anyone that Arteta will not be there at the start of next season. Guarantee it, because you ain't going to win the. You ain't going to win the
£10 for charity.
And you're gonna what?
£10 for charity.
Yeah.
Okay.
Happy days.
Whoever loses has to pay £10 to the give it page.
Virtual handshake. Then put your hand up to your camera. I've got my hand up.
Bluetooth.
But there you go. Right. It's the deal, man. And then if I win, you send me 3 bags of Mawams.
Oh no! That's not part of it.
Hold on. That's what I'm just going to do now. I'm just going to go and raid the. Oh, hey, wait a minute. Hold on. Yeah. I'll tell you something that I've got, man. This is going to proper make you think. What? Where the fucking hell did you get them from? 1 second.
Oh god. Oh god, I'm one who's looking me up. Anyway. Man City come forward at the halfway line. Oh, misplaced pass. Now Crystal Palace can take it forward. Ball out wide. It'll go to Sahar. Sahar goes past one and runs the ball away. Gets dispossessed. So Man City to Mendy. Rodri. Laporte. Rodri. Ake.
Yeah. So I've got
Cancelo.
3 pastels, dessert edition.
Dessert edition?
Yeah, like apple pie. Cherry Bakewell. Mate, honestly. I've got Mawam blocks and a big Mawam joysticks. Damn right.
Oh man, we all got that conky scar. Hopefully we heal from that. We only heal from it if we get rid of it, man. If we get rid of him. Townsend comes forward, ball in the box. I think it's goal kick.
Terrible.
It's a shit ball. I thought it was deflected. Oh shit. Ball in. It's got to score. It's got to score. Oh, he's put it wide.
Who?
Last ditch tackle from Mitchell. Stopped Sterling scoring that. It was a quick free kick. Ball in behind, perfectly onside. And
I'm way behind you.
Jesus, Sterling should have done better. Sterling should have done better.
It was that last touch. Have you had your second jab yet?
No, I'm having it on the 7th.
I had mine this morning.
Yeah?
Yeah. And I had mine my first one after you. How does that work?
I haven't got a clue. Doesn't matter, as long as it's done.
And then I
encourage everyone else, get it done. Don't listen to the media crap.
Yeah. I reckon, right, they're going to bring it forward from the 21st of June when everything goes back to complete normality. Because the numbers are dropping daily massively, which is great. They're going to bring it forward, I reckon, by about 2 or 3 weeks. So it could actually be at the end of May. So at the end of this month, or the very early June, when they say that's it. End the end of all social distancing. You know, no need to worry about anything. Just go do your thing. Simple.
I hope so. I fucking
It's
hope
happening,
so.
mate. It's happening.
I hope so. And we can go back to the stadiums. Well, I won't. I'll still be doing the content here, guys. Don't worry. The content here will be staying forever. Right. Yes, people will be going back.
Where do you live again? Whereabouts is it?
Norfolk Suffolk border. Do you know this?
No.
This in
Mate,
Norfolk.
I'm from Salford, mate. I only know Manchester.
Yeah. Well, we're 20 miles away from Ipswich and 20 miles away from Norwich.
I can meet at some point in the summer. I can meet you somewhere halfway if you can get there.
If I can get there, yeah.
Go for a pint. I know we don't drink, but go for a coffee or something.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Definitely. Sort that out. Don't you worry about that. Okay, that's all good. I'm hoping, hopefully, if I can sort my ammonia out, I can be driving back driving again.
Yeah.
But I've got to try and make sure, see if everything works in conjunction with each other, which is the lactose, senna, the vitamin tablets, everything. If it doesn't, then I am screwed.
Hopefully it'll work for you, mate.
Yeah, because have you ever tried living here without a car?
I couldn't live without my car, man. Fuck that.
Oh, no. I loved my car. I love my car. I should be cleaning it, to be honest.
I know what you mean. I've got a Mercedes as well.
What you got?
Quality. It's what is it? I think it's the A180 AMG.
I've got the 200.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter because mine's quality, mate.
Mine's AMG line executive pack.
Right.
So it's got 169 horsepower. I left it in sport mode for one time. It fucking drank the fuel like pouring water down a tap.
Yeah, eco mode's where it's at.
Yeah, I do, like, if I'm on the motorway and I need to get going, then I put it in sport mode just to give me a bit of power. But I don't speed. It's so easy to speed in the thing, though. It's so quiet. But then sometimes I'll put it in sport mode, if you hear the res, you go.
Since I was about 18, I've always been BMW, but for some reason,
Nah.
I just seen this car and I thought, you know what, I like this, I like it. And I got in and did a test drive and I thought, I'm having it.
What year is it?
BM. Mine is
Your Merc.
I think it's 19.
Mine's 69. Right. Yeah. I like it because you got the manual override. Heated seats, which is fucking helps me all the time.
Heated seats are awesome, especially in the winter.
Helps my back.
If you've just got like pan.
But yeah, Man City are not making it easy for themselves.
No, they're not, are they?
So shut up. Because if that was you on the floor, being a phone on the floor like that, you'd be moaning like hell for free kick. Shut up. Honestly. Honestly, you grab a guy like that and put him to the ground like that, it's gonna be a free kick.
I do believe he's wasting his talent there. To be honest with you.
I think he's already gone past that. For me. He has gone past that for me.
Why aren't Arsenal buying him? Would you take him at Arsenal?
Not anymore.
Why not?
because I think it's done. I'm not paying 80 million for him.
No, I won't take that much.
That's what they were asking for.
Not now, they won't. If he was to, if somebody
We're
was
still
to
asking.
shot.
Nah, we've already tried. They were still asking for it.
Man City are really making a meal of this, aren't they?
Have you? Yeah, he's got 12.
Your retro.
I talk MU in it.
Oh yeah.
Could put that in the chat, to be honest. Right. Well, Crystal Palace win it again, but hang on, Mitchell's down.
What's he done there?
I haven't got a clue. Seems to be up and molting again.
I think he caught one in the stomach, I think.
Yeah. Don't forget, we've got qualifying at 3 p.m. at 2:45 p.m. Watch along.
Brighton Leeds at 3 o'clock should be a good game.
Yeah.
Fancy Leeds to beat Brighton, though, if I'm honest with you.
Yeah. I fancy them, to be honest. Brighton are struggling to stay above the drop zone.
Argentine forward Lionel Messi, 33, will sign a new contract at Barcelona on reduced terms so that they can pursue targets such as Borussia Dortmund's Erling Braut Haaland. Barca have told Messi they are set to begin negotiating for the Norway striker. They're in mega debt. How are they going to be able to do that? It's crazy.
I thought they were in debt.
I know. It's ridiculous.
And then they want us to pay it.
So they're going to get themselves into more debt.
And then expect us to bail them out with a Super League.
Why would not Lionel Messi in the last probably season really of his career, next season, why would he could just go, he could go anywhere he wants and earn an extortionate amount of money. You know, he could go to China, come to the Premier League, Man City, get paid a ridiculous amount of money. MLS. I mean, I know loyalty to the club and all the rest of it, but surely has he not repaid the club enough? You know?
Oh, go on, Townsend.
That's what I do the club.
Oh, Crystal Palace are in here. Is it in? Oh, it's a save. Wasted opportunity, and he should have scored.
It was well worked goal though. Well worked opportunity.
Oh,
Manchester City are all over the shop. What the
I know.
I don't get it.
Ake and Edison, the two culprits, trying to get it away.
What was Ake doing?
I
Putting
got
himself
clue.
on the floor and just kicking the air.
Mm.
Shocking defending. No wonder he's not getting regular starts.
If Man City win this and Liverpool beat United, didn't they win the title?
Yeah, I think so.
Hmm.
But it doesn't really matter. I don't really care. It's already finished. I knew it was finished weeks and weeks and weeks ago.
Yeah. I have Newcastle tomorrow. I know it's kind of always pointless, but I do hope just some fight at least. Hope.
I don't see you
I don't
winning
really
that
care
game.
where we finish now.
I see Newcastle taking that game 2-0.
I don't care where we finish. I think I said now, boring 0-0. Be fucking dead. There is a door now. That or Newcastle has so many opportunities, but waste them.
Flat as a witch's tit. Couldn't that? Somebody said that to me once. I was like, what? What's that? Like, well, blunt as a cow's doodah. Come on, Palace.
If you think of doing a title show, it ain't happening.
Yeah. Manchester City, man, they're getting beat to the first ball and the second ball all over the shop. It's ridiculous. Pep must be thinking, what the fuck have I put out here?
You expect better from them at least, don't you?
Well, you want to see some like, seriously long keep ball sessions going on, I have to say.
God, and they nearly lost it there. Ball in. Keeper collects that Guaita. Throw back out to the left. Oh, is that Eze? Oh. That Eze is something. Eze is something else, isn't he?
Yeah.
I'd take him.
Yeah, so would I.
Very direct.
All day long.
I remember good days in his first season, he was like that.
When you play attacking football, that's what you need. Really direct.
When Doozy was like that, he was. Oh, you're joking. 2 seconds, guys. I'll be back in a minute. One.
Manchester City are getting outnumbered in the midfield. They're breaking Man City's lines very successfully, blocking the passing lanes and
hit the like button. Do hit the subscribe button, guys.
Struggling to get the ball in.
You're joining.
Yeah, you are, aren't you?
You joining my stream tomorrow? What time is it?
Make time.
What time?
I don't know.
If it's during the Grand Prix, I can't do it. Got the Grand Prix.
Yeah, but you can go on. You can go on for a short spell, can't you?
Oh.
If he needs your support, mate, you got to go there and give him.
Yeah. Send me a time. 2 p.m. Right when I start.
This does not look like Manchester City that I'm watching here. It's really, really poor.
That's when literally the game starts. The Arsenal game starts.
Me, sorry. How do I say that?
The Arsenal game starts then. What do I do?
Don't worry about it. It's only Newcastle, mate. You're going to get beat anyway. In fact, just don't even bother turning up. Just say, go on, you can have the 3 points. We'll save ourselves a train fare.
Yeah, if it's look, if it's any other time and the Grand Prix wasn't on as well, I'd do it. I'd do it happily, honestly.
Can you do it at half 1? Mike, can you do it at half 1 instead?
That's when I start the stream. Game starts at 2. I do it at half. I start the stream at half 1.
Yeah, but you might have to start it a bit later.
I start it at 1:15. I still can start it at 1:45, and then go on his at 2:30 for 15 minutes. 1:30 for 15 minutes. Could do that, maybe. Could do possibly that.
They come on sitting now. They've got a bit of time to work something here.
Depends what Luke is doing with the process thing as well, because I've got to set the process thing up as well.
Oh, is he going?
Well, he said he was going. He said he's going.
No, I don't think he's going tomorrow. Hey, Gabriel's. Jesus scored, but it's offside, I think.
Yeah. Just offside.
Look at the goal. I missed that. That's a lot. Good finish, though. Are they going to put the lines up, or is it quite clearly offside? Oh, look. I think they might be having a look at it, are they? No. That's not good. Lion Sniper. Are you monetized now? Not quite, mate. He's just got to get his watch hours up.
Yeah. Yeah. So if you do watch the content, then that helps.
Put a playlist on it. One of his playlists on. And
yeah, put one of my playlists on. That'll do it. That'll help. It's okay, Stephen. Thoughts of Grand Prix tomorrow. Depends on what qualifying happens, really. But yeah, Bottas looking strong. Top both practices. I didn't know what happened in practice 3. But I'll have a look. But yeah, I'm on a bit of back foot, really. Be interesting though, see what happens. Definitely. But yeah, just got to get the watch hours up. So if you do want to watch some previous content, please do put one of the playlists on. Right, there's loads of content there to watch. Right.
I'm expecting City to click any time now. I'm gonna click. Once they click, I think it'll be good night Vienna for the Palace, mate. Oh, what a great bit of football that was by Eze. That kid needs to be signed by Man United, man. Get him signed up, man, Ollie. Get in there and get him. How much would it cost? 30 mil?
No, bad 40.
What?
No, bad is 40.
40? Fucking 40? Yeah, you might. Do me a fucking favour, will ya? So left wing into left midfield.
Man City.
I don't see how he would.
Wide.
He won't fit in at ours. He won't fit in our team, would he?
Oh, ball in. Straight across goal.
You're not gonna leave Pogba or Bruno, are you? Or Rashford for him?
No.
Oh, right across
the Pogba stays though.
Well, I said it ages ago. It seems to me that the noises that were being made and the way they were dealing with stuff seems to me that there was going to be a new deal in the offing, and I still believe that. If
you are new, do hit the like button. Do hit the subscribe button. On our way to 1.1k, so go and do that now.
28.
Man City are struggling to break through. They've had chances, but like they've been very shocking in defence. Right, and they're lucky not 1-0 down as well. But I think Pep's gonna have to do another with team talks again.
Yeah, definitely going to be a team talk on the cards, mate.
Thank you, -FT, and thanks for your support. I'll go check you out now, your channel.
J-TB, yes, welcome. Who do you support? J-, who do you support, mate? Manchester City, man. I don't think Charlie will be happy with what he's watching. It's terrible. Look at that. The balls are just going out left, right, and centre. It's just all over the shop. Rodrigo. Terrible cross, that. Absolutely shocking. I think Lucas said he might be going on the Thursday one. Is the one on Thursday?
Moved to be tomorrow.
It's going to be interesting to see that Liverpool and United fans tomorrow. I hope there's no trouble, man. I hope there's no trouble, for fuck's sake. Because fans getting together like that. Liverpool and United fans are supposed to be getting together, aren't they? For the protest. I just hope, because all it takes is one idiot to start spouting the wrong kind of fucking shit, and then it all goes south. Don't need that shit.
Yeah. Oh. Jeez. Ball out wide. Cancelo should be on the end of that. But again, they play back. Very negative from a Man City point of view.
Mm. They're not
Just
getting in
don't seem
behind.
to have a little cutting edge there.
They're not doing what City do. They've got the players on the width, but they're just not getting in behind. So I don't understand what they're trying to
Excuse
do.
me a minute, I'm going to have to get some painkillers. Be right back.
Doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense. I mean, they're putting those players out in the wide positions, but they're not actually. Right, here we go. They've gone out now to the left hand side, but cuts back in. It's Sterling. He's going to get it. No, he gets the ball taken off him. He got crowded out instantly. Sometimes Sterling, I feel he needs to take his shots earlier. You know, I think if Sterling was to take less touches and just turn and have a shot, you know, catch him unawares, it could either go in or it could get deflected, come back out to another City player who can wallop it in. I just think he takes far too many touches sometimes. There's no need.
Oh shit! Right. Zidane, 28 and hyphen TV. Yeah, who do you support? So we can get a good, honest opinion.
Cold Grens TV. J hyphen TV. Is that the same person or?
What? I put J hyphen TV. Where's from, Bob?
Why is it El Taib's comment that Arteta is shite? That's an opinion.
Because he is.
No, but the chat had held it back for review.
I'd like to give you a thumbs up, but you've got a dead manager, mate.
Are you Arteta in or Arteta out, mate?
Yeah, that's a good question. As it's half time, Man City will be disappointed with themselves. Actually, Chris Price was disappointed, so they didn't get fun. What do you make of it?
Yeah, they're a little bit all over the shop, City. I think they're not doing what City do. You know, they're putting the players out there in the wide positions, but the wide players aren't really using that space correctly. You know, they keep cutting the ball back in. Sterling takes too many touches. So, you know what, I think if he doesn't make any changes, the instruction is going to have to be, look, when you're putting that ball out wide, you've got to run it. You know what I mean? Run it, and whilst you're running it, you can get players in the box to get in, to get behind, get Rafa, says hyphen TV.
Yeah. Join the resistance.
Don't know if Rafa would go there though, mate.
I will. I think he would. I think he would. Anyway, stats. What's stats? Stats in that game. Total attempts 6 each, 2 on target for Crystal Palace, none for Man City. Possession 72% in City. You could sort of make out that Palace have made the most of the ball, though it's been dominated by Man City.
Yeah. But you know what? Stats mean nothing. It's the goal score. It's the score count.
Yeah, it's what happens in that top left corner. I'm not worried about crossing accuracy or how good our best defensive structure looks like. Some fucking Arteta fans will say. Honestly, I'd love to have an Arteta in out debate with someone who completely believes everything that Arteta says.
See, I've had a few moments where they've had a chance to get in behind, but they're taking shots from outside the box.
Yeah.
It's a bit strange.
Dumb. It's dumb. The lines are open, guys. If you want to come on and have your say, you can do. I think this has not been a bad stream, to be honest.
I don't think Pep will make any changes just yet.
Nah, I don't think he will, but you'd be able to give him a good talking to. I think tactically he'll change it, but I don't think like in personnel he'll change it.
Yeah.
If you get what I mean.
Be a little bit quicker. They've got to be a bit quicker.
That's what I'm saying.
The decision making in terms of once you've got it into the danger areas, squirt it wide. As it's going wide, get in online with the defenders ready to get in behind them. That's what City do, man. That's what they're good at. So, wait and see.
Let's have a look. You check YouTube Studio here.
Back in a minute. Just gonna have a bifter.
Okay. Yeah, do hit the like button. Do hit the subscribe button, guys. We're on our way to 1.1k. Right, so go and do that now. Right, look at that. For under 1,014 subscribers. Big up everyone who has subscribed already. And if you are new, go and do it now. So, yeah. What am I looking at? Yeah, Pep needs to change this tactically. He needs to be quicker, sharper, less sloppy, and take more risks as well. They've been a bit hesitant when trying to play the right ball, and I do think that needs to change big time. I'd love to know what everyone else thinks. Please leave your thoughts in the comments below. Like I said, the lines are open now for half time. So if you do want to come on, you can do, right? Even if you want to just have your say on Arteta even or anything, just in general, you can do. Right? We all try our best on this channel to give everyone their say. Everyone. So, let's send Charlie the link. Right. It's a bit. It's weird because Man City, they know if they win this game, and knowing that Liverpool, if Liverpool do beat Man United, which I don't think they will, to be honest, but they do. If they do, if Man City win this game, they win the title. So that's what I'm getting the feeling from what I've heard from. Let me have another look at the table. I'll have a look at the table. So yeah, Man City are first. Then you've got Manchester United on 67 points. So they're 11 points behind. If Man City win this game, they would go 80 points. So they'd be 13 points clear with Man City, with Manchester United still to play. Then there'll be 4 games left. 3 times 4 is 12. So yeah, if Manchester City win this game and Manchester United lose the game against Liverpool, then Man City have won the title. If they draw Man United, they gain a point. So they would have to rely, they wouldn't get enough wins, so they'd have to rely on goal difference. So they'd have to get a better goal difference. So they'd have to outdo them by 4. Well, the gap between the goal difference is 16 points. It's 16 goals. So, Foot's on Gallagher. I'm not convinced by him. Everyone bigged him up. Do you know what's the problem with Odegaard, right? I'll put this in like this for a minute. The problem with Odegaard, right? He's had this, like, everyone bigged him up. I remember it because I was saying, let's not get ahead of ourselves. We don't know. He's got to adjust to the league. Right? It may not be the answer. Right? And any time I was trying to be realistic about it, they were saying, oh, you're being too negative. You're plastic. You're not this. You're that. Well, no, A, I'm not a fucking plastic. Right? You can go fuck yourself on that one. Right? You can go screw yourself on that one. 2, is Charlie, the lines are open for half time, mate, if you want to quickly give your analysis. 2, what really pissed me off is everyone bigged him up to be this great talent. He wasn't. He's not been that great talent yet. I don't know what people see in him. There's moments of brilliance, little moments, but it's not all that. It's really not all that, to be fair. So, yeah, I'm not convinced, mate. And you're right to not be convinced. Don't be convinced with anything that's Arsenal in a minute. ESR is clear. I think ESR is better. I actually do think that. But at the moment, play ESR on the left and Odegaard in the middle because it works at the minute. I'm busy at the moment. No, it's always. But I don't know. Oh boy. I can't sleep. I mean, who is your Odegaard? Odegaard, Arteta, and Selhurst Football Club. Probably apart from the only thing I'm not that I'm convinced on that is a great player. The only thing I'm convinced on is actually Arteta. I'm convinced he's shit. And the only other thing is I'm pretty convinced that Martinelli and Saka are going to be future stars. Whether they be at Arsenal is another matter. I don't actually think Martinelli and Odegaard, Martinelli and Saka. If I was them sitting there like this, I said this club's going down the drain. Right? If these conkies don't sell, what's the point in me being here? Right? I'm not going to win anything. I might as well go now. I might as well go and forward my career and go and go to the likes of Man City, go to the likes of Liverpool. You're telling me Martinelli and Saka won't get into the Liverpool side in a minute? You're telling me that? If you don't think that's true, I don't know what you're smoking. Because look at Liverpool now, right? Saka, I bet you Saka, the Man United would happily put Saka on the right. I'm telling you now, right? I'll definitely tell you now. He would probably they wouldn't mind putting Saka on the right in their during their game. Who we got 11 people watching. Big up everyone. Right, please do like and subscribe if you are new. Please, yeah. I don't know, man. This is why I watched the Grand Prix over him, because Martinelli and Saka would not get in the Liverpool team. Yeah, they would. You've seen Liverpool. They're shit. You've seen Liverpool. What would you do with Aubameyang? Sell him. Sell him. Should have said him last summer. He's not going to get any better. How many more chances do we want to give him? Right. I'm fed up with this loyalty crap. Loyalty does not mean you win titles. You can have all the loyalty in the world if you don't compete on the pitch. You can have all the law in the world, it won't work. Right? Arsene Wenger tried to stay loyal to Arsenal Football Club. Look what happened. We ended up 6th, and now we ended up in this shit. When we actually had a decent squad back then. There you go. Players about to come back out on the pitch. No one will buy it. Oh, say, that's a good one. Say, send a link. Say, baby, stretching. Big up everyone. Teams are now out. Kickoff would be literally about a minute and a half, something like that. So if you want to come on, I sent the link. If everyone wants to come on, they can come on at full time.
Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back?
Game kicks off again. Still 0-0 at the minute.
Oh, we're not losing yet, mate. How long's it been going? 10 minutes?
40. Just kicked off the second half.
My God. See,
Man City have been poor.
oh, we're going to fall back, skid. It's not going to be us.
You should have been 1-0 up.
Pardon?
You should be 1-0 up.
No, we should.
No. Honestly, you should have been 1 up in this game.
Okay. Which one of us didn't score?
What?
Years. We've always relied on strikers that can't. I can go back to Jerry Queen.
Oh my God.
When we've had strikers that could score, they go on to better and bigger things, don't they?
Yeah.
There you go. That's the way it should be. No? See you later.
Has Pep made any changes here? Or?
I'll take it you didn't hear that, did you?
Yeah, I did.
That's his take on Crystal Palace. No, let's not keep them. Right, we want them shit so they can stay at the Crystal Palace. I'm sorry, he's one of them. I don't mind if we get relegated because we're a yo-yo club.
Well,
I thought he ever thought about like keeping the best players like Zaha, Eze, and trying to get into the European spots or push yourself back up the league. He's like, nah. I'd rather just get 40 points and we'll be safe.
Well, you know what? As long as you're happy watching your club and supporting them.
Yeah, I know.
Well,
it's a bit mad. Then he gets wound up on some. They have that online Timesdale website with a forum, and then some fans are going like, "Oh, we want to be better. We want to be better than this, better than this." And he gets fed up with it. So, well, what do you expect? We want them come to succeed.
Yeah, it's not easy, is it?
Saka is not better than Salah or Mane or Robertson and Martin. He's been one of the better shining lights. I'm telling you that. I'm not saying he's better than Salah, but on form, he's done more.
Oh, that was shocking! That from Palace. What was that?
What was that?
They come Manchester City now breaking.
It's a foul.
Legging it up through the midfield.
It's a booking.
Oh, yellow card all day long.
Koyate just took him out.
Yellow card all day long.
Boom. Well, actually, the guy behind Lucky didn't catch him either.
Yeah, no. The play beforehand.
Yeah, if he took him, we could have been talking about Reds here.
Did he make a mistake signing that long contract on his top 6 player? Yeah, I think he did.
That's what I'm saying. He's past it now. Oh, do you know what I forgot this whole time?
What?
Banner.
I still think Saha's got a couple of years left in a bigger club, to be honest with you. And you know, this summer we may well force a move, and because of the financial situation, you know, Palace might just want to cash in on him for a reasonable amount.
I know.
A big shout out to King Saeed.
Yeah, big up Saeed. He is a ledge. He is a good. He is a. Do you know what? He is one of those friends you want to have. That's what he is. Yeah. He is one of those friends you want to have. A true friend. Like, always got your back.
Yeah. Not just that.
And I mean that from the bottom of my heart.
Saeed has got some excellent football knowledge.
He's got some excellent opinions as well.
Yeah, he has.
The only thing is that when he stops, I feel like because I'm partial autistic, right? So when someone stops, I think, oh, I've got a chance to talk. Right?
Yeah,
and he stops, and then he comes out a minute later, and I'm like, oh shit!
When I listen to him talking, it gives me new ways of thinking about something. It gives me some, it changes what I was going to say, and it makes it more interesting. So, big up to Saeed, man, with his football brain. He's got a proper football brain, man, Saeed, and a great heart.
Mm.
So big respect to him and his family, man. But Manchester City still,
I know,
don't look like they're trying to get in behind, but they're just not.
They're just not achieving it.
Yeah, it's just not quite clicking for them yet. Saeed says it's melting.
Yeah.
And rightly so, mate. You melt away, my friend. You melt away, mate. Praise where praise is due, my friend. Without a doubt. But would it be funny? It'd be very interesting if Palace were to nick this game, and then we beat Liverpool. You know, The old squeaky bum time. I don't even think it's mathematically possible anyway anymore, is it? Let's have a look. 78. Oh, wait a minute. Let's just say they lose this game, we win ours. Oh, actually it is mathematically possible. We could still do it if they were to totally collapse. We could still nick it. I know it's highly unlikely, but I mean, if you look at both of ours, I mean, look at our last 5. Win, 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 draw. Man City's win, 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 lose, win. So our recent form is better than Man City's. Yeah, okay, I know the goal difference is mega. They've got 45 to our 29, but Leicester, I mean, Chelsea, Liverpool, are they on 54? They played 33. I think Liverpool have still got a chance, but if we beat them tomorrow, that's it. It's curtains for their top 4 hopes for me. Oh, Manchester City were nearly in there.
Ah.
Corner, squirted up into the air, comes down.
Go on. Oh, Eze's on the run. Eze's on the run. Eze's on the run.
Oh, here he goes. The kid, you're in front of me.
He's just one. That.
No, he run into the danger zone, didn't he?
Mm. Still.
Oh.
No, and then I got backwards.
They go all the way back.
Do you know what? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to I'll put that level. I'm going to have to go to the lead. So I'll be back in a minute. I'll go to the lead.
Go. Man City are all over the place. All over the place. There's no control about what they're doing. It's just crazy. Palace are doing well though at pressing them and forcing errors, but is that a free kick? Whoa. Fernandinho and Zaha having a bit of a spat there. Fernandinho purposely blocked him off, obstruction. Should have been a free kick, to be fair. Is it a free kick, actually? Yeah, free kick to Palace. Get on with it. Come on. It's taken an age to set this free kick. Where are they going? Looks like it's going to be a long one for them to run onto. Puts it in. Puts it down the. Oh, what a waste! Absolute shocking waste. This is why it seems like Palace and they struggle. You can't do that. You get these opportunities against teams like Manchester City when they're playing like this, especially. You have to be on them. You have to be on point. If you ain't, you see those chances disappear fast. And if City start to click and get a goal, then the gates could open. And that'll be the end of that. But there's City. Okay, up to the midfield, out to not Sterling, who's it? Mendy. Do you know what? I need to start watching my football on my tablet, mate. I try to watch it on my phone and I can't see the players' names. But look, the City, they're not even getting their passing accurately.
No.
They can, they're having to chase the passes, which is not a good sign.
No ball. Goal. Sergio Aguero.
Yeah. Oh, great goal. This is what I was saying about Aguero.
Just a bit of cutting edge there, and bang.
Just before that, I said once with Palace not taking their advantage of City's poor performance and the chances, City will click. Now they've got the goal, Man City. Now this will be where they now click, and they'll probably now this is where it will go to 2 or 3-0. Like I said at the start, but you know what, Aguero, man, if he gets through this game unscathed, gets another goal or two. Imagine if he comes out with an hat-trick, he's starting against PSG. Look at that for a finish.
Not
Unbelievable.
just that, the guy
he's absolutely lethal.
Yeah.
One touch and then wallop right top. Wow, you ain't saving that, man. You ain't saving that, man. The guy's like a fucking sniper. Unbelievable, man. That will be a great way for him to finish his career as well. Imagine it. He gets some through that second leg and then goes.
Wins the final for him.
Yeah. Oh, man.
He'll be like, that's it. He'll be the greatest player ever. At Man City.
Along with that, with winning them there.
Oh, it's 2-0. It's 2-0.
Well, there you go.
Ferran Torres.
What did I say?
It's 2. It's all falling apart from a Crystal Palace. Cripples and paralysis are all falling apart.
Cripples and paralysis.
That's what my dad used to call them. Cripples and paralysis. And the owl's gone quiet. He's not tweeting anymore.
Stephen, would you have Aguero at Arsenal on a 2-year deal if we sell Laka? Of course you would.
On a 2-year deal, but not a long-term deal. I did say no originally, but
good goal that. So you know what? It's turned it out as I just said. If they go on now, and this could end up even like 5 or 6. Once City click and they get that feel, mate. You know what they're like.
Yeah, they're unstoppable. They're unstoppable at that point.
Yeah, or even with what you would call maybe a reduced team, they're just fucking lethal, man.
Substitution, I think. So, Man City 2, Crystal Palace 0.
You know what? I knew I shouldn't have given Paul Scholes all those lessons when I was a kid.
What?
I knew I shouldn't have given Paul Scholes all those lessons and training when I was a kid.
Shut up.
Think I'm joking, don't you?
Sergio, my boy, and Ferran, what a guy.
Yes, Charlie. Now you must be smiling now, Charlie, my friend.
Yeah.
Oh, as well, everybody go and check out Dugout Daily. Charlie, little Charlie Hibbert there with his channel. He's on now 71 subscribers, I think, and he's not even been doing any content because somebody reported him for being underage when he's not. So he's just waiting to get his streaming.
Yeah, I wonder who that would be.
And then he's going to be back on the ball.
And he'll be unstoppable.
Yeah, mate, because he's got a lot of people waiting for content off him. Let's have a look at his channel again. Let's have a look.
Go and subscribe to him now.
73 subscribers he's got. And he's only got 4 videos. It's but the kid is a really great kid and he knows what he's talking about. For a 14-year-old to have the knowledge he has got about football do you know what I mean? You got to think, what's he going to be like when he's like 16, 18, and then up to 20s? He's going to be 72 now, lad. 73, mate. I've just checked. 73, my son.
Honestly, like the guy, go and check him out now. Go and subscribe to him now.
You see, Palace, they get themselves in such a good shape and a good position and then play a really good pass, but then it slows it down. It just slows down and stops. It's like, you know, it's like
not committed.
They take a step forward and then go, oh, let's just have another check, make sure it's clear. You know what I mean? It's like just go. You've got a good shape about you. You're well disciplined. You're making some good passes, but you're just not committing yourselves. Oh, here we go. Sterling. Oh, off the post. Is it going to be 3-0?
Off the post. No, it's just the wide.
I think that was a little bit too vicious, that ball in there from, who was that? Who put that ball in? Just a little bit too vicious, but Sterling, I thought that was going to be 3-0, but ooh, he so nearly got it in that gap between the keeper and the post. Look at that. Yeah, but you see now, the confidence is like, it's been woken up. Once you wake their confidence up, man, it's a scary sight. It really is. But Pep Guardiola, man, as much as it pains me to say, I absolutely love him, man. I love Pep. I do. I love Pep.
Kimmy spins.
He's number 2. You know, the greatest managers ever, and he's only behind one, and we know who that is. Not a bad place to be, is it? Second to Alex Ferguson. Zinchenko coming on from Man City.
Dubs of you see.
Love to see.
Man City all over Crystal Palace now.
I'd love to see Aguero start that second leg against Paris.
It's everyone do it. The like button. Do it. It's the subscribe button.
That'd be a great sight to see him start that game.
Pull in, head it down. Oh my God! Has he not stored that? Benteke, I think there was defending. Benteke is a better defender than he's a striker.
Yeah. Crazy, isn't it? Ooh, what a goal line clearance that was there. Fantastic. I mean, I don't know what it is with Benteke, because we know from, if you go back and look at his goals that he has scored, not just for Palace but for teams, there's a great striker in there. There's a great striker there, but where he's gone, I have no idea. It's really
well, we went to Crystal Palace.
Well, yeah, maybe. How old is he now, Benteke? 29?
Didn't get that, did you?
No, yeah, because he's gone to Palace and the shit. Of course I got it.
No. Just it's like, no, you're just stating the obvious. He's gone to Crystal Palace. You're not, where's he gone? He's gone to Crystal Palace.
Cripples and what was it?
Cripples and paralysis.
Raspberry Ripple. It's funny. I remember my dad used to call San Francisco Fat Sam's Disco. Always made me laugh. Because it was a series. Do you remember that series? What was it? Was it The Streets of San Francisco or something it was called? Way back in the 70s. I'm sure it was.
This is the 70s. I wasn't born in the 70s.
I know. But he used to sing along, whatever the thing was, and then he'd be like, "Yeah, the streets of Fat Sam's Disco."
The street of San Francisco.
And then there was another one, Hill Street Blues. I used to love that. Hill Street Blues and Cagney
Hill Street Blues.
Oh, brilliant one. And don't forget, we know all about The Wire. The Wire was
that song. I heard that. Do you know where I heard that song that I just sung? Forrest Gump.
Oh, I've never even. Do you know what? That's one film I've never even watched.
You've never watched that? You've got to watch it. I implore you, you watch it. I'm partial autistic, so I get a part of it, of like his thinking, because it just follows his perception of life for his life.
I'll give it a whirl. But you know what? You talk about autism stuff. I think I have.
It is one of the best films you'll ever see in your life, honestly.
I think I have a bit of, or I did have at least when I was a kid, a bit of ADHD. I think I had a bit of ADHD because.
But yeah, he just has like severe autism. So
yeah,
it's trying to see the world in his eyes, basically, and it's really good. You should watch it. It really should.
Do you know what I find is I mean, you know, you see some kids who are autistic, and have you seen that? There's a kid who plays the piano. Have you seen that kid who's autistic? He's never had any lessons or anything, and you're like, what? And there's another one who's
some of the do you know most of the brightest professors in the world are autistic?
I wonder if Einstein was autistic in some way.
Probably.
Because that guy's brain was special, man.
That's what I'm saying. There's some of the brightest people in the world are autistic, and people shouldn't take the piss out of them. Hi, mate. If you want me to come on your channel today, I can. As long as you don't stream for too long, as I by 3:45 p.m. Yeah, I'm gonna be doing a Grand Prix at that time.
Why don't you come on now for the rest of this game?
Yeah, you can come on now if you want to. Send a link now, and you can come on now. Well, actually, link's in the chat, but I'll put a link in again for just because I can't be asked going on Twitter. Yeah, you can come on now if you want to, by all means, and we could talk about the Newcastle game because this game's pretty much dead now. You don't see Crystal Palace getting in back in this. Yeah, it's just 3:45. Before 3:45, I'm watching the Grand Prix. I watched the qualifying. Oh, cool. Yeah, it'll be on in a minute. Stream start 2:45. It's got 20 minutes. Yeah, it should be alright. Yeah, the Man City are just doing it at their own pace now. This is the thing; they don't just go score more and more and more and more and more now. They know they've got a game during the week, so they just take their time with it.
Yeah, well, this is the psychology part of the game.
Yeah.
This is the bit. This is why Pep's so clever, because you know.
What a ball that is! What a ball that is!
Choose when you're gonna really put it on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That was a great.
Crystal Palace just to get away with that. Eze in the middle again, going forward. Crystal Palace.
It's like the when to press and when not to press, and how long for. You know what I mean?
Times in. Eze comes out to Zaha on the left, just inside the box. Squeeze it, cuts it back. Surely sort of shot, and it's straight at the goalkeeper, Ederson. Damn.
It's poor effort, that.
It is poor from Schlupp. Schlupp.
Very, very
Schlupp's on the pitch. Who did he come on for?
I thought Twitter was supposed to be like blackout this weekend.
Yeah, I know.
There's still loads of people at it.
I know.
Maybe they don't know.
The F1's doing it. Yeah, someone that says that 12 minutes ago.
Oh, what was that? That was a wild effort there. Wild effort. Zinchenko. What was he thinking there?
Even Neeks has responded.
What's that, sorry?
Even Neeks has tweeted. That's a thing, that's...
These little Moan blocks are nice. Tell you what though, next season's going to be very, very interesting indeed. If it goes the way we're expecting, that is.
Yeah.
Let's put it this way. Let's just imagine, just before the end of the season.
Even Hispanic tweeted.
If just before the end of the season, Arteta's sacked, you bring in a new manager, whether it be Benitez or whoever, they go out and spend some money, right? And then Chelsea spends some money, Man United spends some money, City spend money, maybe Leicester. Imagine that next season, like a 4 or 5 way.
Yeah, no, 5-way race.
That'd be quality, man. I'd love to see that. I'd love to see another 2012. You know, when it comes down to the last day, but between about 2 or 3 teams, it'd be awesome.
Oh, you hypocritical bastard. Oh, I got you right, won't you?
What?
The hard day after the Zoom, mate. Sorry, I just saw Twitter. They appear naturally, so they were already uploaded. So that's not me tweeting. Yeah, that was 13 hours ago.
Say that again.
Yeah. Everything I did was yesterday.
Is the guy, is Max coming on then, or?
He's just setting up. Just have to set up quickly. But coming on now. Good.
Got to stop eating so much crap. I'm like a big kid. I think I'm reliving my childhood because I never really had sweets as a kid. I couldn't afford them. Making up for lost time, man. Here come Man City again. Oh, does Sterling reach it? No, he doesn't. Good keeping there by Guaita.
Hello, how are you?
Mate. Not bad.
Yeah, not bad. Hang on, put it a freeway. Yeah. What's your thought on this game at the minute?
It's a weird one, isn't it? It's a weird game at the minute. I've only seen a little bit of it. But to be honest, it's inevitable, isn't it, with somebody like Man City against Crystal Palace? Yeah,
Crystal Palace gave it a good go, but I think it's more the fact that Man City were poor in the first half. They've been a bit better in the second half, but again, it's not their usual best, but it's enough to get them 3 points. Obviously, we've got Newcastle versus Arsenal. And I think I mentioned on Lucas' channel before, as I said, but I'll keep saying again, it's this. I think if I was Arteta, I wouldn't be setting the team up because I don't disrespect. I don't respect Newcastle. I do. Like Newcastle, I always recognised as a big club.
Yeah,
I've always. I remember you starting when you were up for top 4 and stuff like that with Solano,
exactly.
Dyer, and Bowyer and players like that. But I would say for this game, because we've got European, this Europa League or bust for us. Well, for the manager at least. I don't really care, to be honest. He could win it and it'd still be Arteta out for me. So, so the main thing is I've said is that I'm looking at an understrength team to put out there because we need to save our big name players for Europe. Would you go along with that? And do you think if they do that, you've have Newcastle have a serious chance of winning this game?
I think, to be honest, if you're going under strength side, you do have some very good youngsters. So I wouldn't say it would be a cert that we would come away from the game with a win. It would give a better chance, of course. But, by no means would it be an easy win. You've got to look at it from the logical side of things. And you've got some really good players. Obviously, one of your best players, my eyes at this moment in time, would be Joe Willock, is obviously on loan at us. So that's a good thing in a way for us, Newcastle fans, that he isn't in the side against we. But you still have the likes of, Bukayo Saka, Emile Smith-Rowe, Eddie Nketiah as well, which are absolutely sensational players in their own right, and they can really put on a game when they're, given the chance, which is something that I wanted to touch on yesterday on Lucas' channel, and I think I touched about it on my channel. If Arteta was to come away and use them players, this season for Arsenal, I think Arsenal would be a lot higher up in the table. He's not utilising the full strength of the team that's there at his disposal. You can see that, and that's probably one of the reasons why Arsenal are where they are this season. Also, it doesn't help matters with the whole ESL thing, what went on. Them trying to run off to that hasn't helped matters neither. So that's still going on around in the background. And like you say, the Europa League game coming up, is definitely a bust or you're screwed, pretty much, sort of thing, because you wouldn't have European football next season if you don't progress through to the next round of the Europa League.
The Conference League. If we don't even finish top half, we won't even get that.
Exactly, yeah. Which that's one of the reasons why I'm confident that we can, as a Newcastle fan, that Newcastle can go into the game and get something from this game. But by no means am I 100% going to say, Newcastle's going to come away from this one with the win. It's still going to be tough because, like I say, you've still got some really good youngsters in the side. But I think it'll be a good game. Hopefully the best team wins on the day. Hopefully the best team's Newcastle on that day as well, because we need the points. We need them points. We need to keep up away from Fulham in that relegation zone, which I believe won like 9 points difference between them and us.
I think now you're pretty much safe. I think more Brighton and more have to worry about that than you lot, to be honest. Then Fulham the times have been 1-0 up and they haven't made most of the opportunities then. Like Wolves, for example, they were 0-0. They couldn't keep the points. But yeah, I mean, you make it right, absolutely spot on. It's just that Arteta doesn't use what he's got there. I mean, you've got Martin there, you've got Saka. I mean, there's no justifiable reason why Martinelli's not starting in a team like Arsenal. I mean, you could fit him. You could fit him in even up. You can even fit him in up front at Liverpool's side in a minute, right? At the minute, but this is what I'll say is that yes, there are problems with the players. The players are a problem. The manager's the problem. There's an owner problem. We all know the problems at Arsenal. There's filters from the top all the way down, right?
Yeah.
And that's lack of ambition. Lack of ambition from the board, from the owner. It then goes to the lack of ambition from the board. Then lack of the ambition from the board. Then filters down to the manager, right? And him coming out and saying like, oh, that performance was a good performance on Thursday. Well, that sort of lack of ambition of not actually wanting to perform better then filters down to the players, because then the players are like, well, if he thinks that's a good performance, we can play like that every week. We don't have to worry about it, and then we get our paycheck. And it's just and so it all filters down, and it creates all these opens all these can of worms of problems. But in the end, Arteta should be doing better with what he's got. It's about managing what you got. You can all sit there and say, "Oh, you need to track the process," but you've got to wait until the summer until he gets more players. Well, first of all, these bunch of idiots that support the process don't support Kroenke, right? They all wound out the banners like this. Kroenke out, Kroenke out. Yeah. Well, you can't say that, because if you believe in the process, you need this man at the minute to pay the money, right? Otherwise, it don't work. Simple as that. So, right, you're hypocrites, right? You either don't back the manager in the process and don't back the Kroenkes, or you believe in the manager in the process and believe the Kroenkes. It's either one I watch, because the Kroenkes want him in because it's cheap. So, and but it's like I said before. They say, be patient. We'll get the players we need. We said, well, Kroenke, you don't believe in Kroenkes anyway, so we're not going to get the players we need, right? And even if we did get the players we need, again, it's about managing what you've got. You've got a manager there that's got saying Holding's good enough, Louise is good enough, Xhaka's good enough. He was the one who convinced Arteta to stay, but because now it's not shooting their agenda, they're saying it's a lot of all bollocks, right? But actually, it's all over the papers. It came out of their own mouth. So what? Arteta's lying? Xhaka's lying now? Is he?
Exactly.
Right? I mean, it drives me up the absolute wall. They'll do anything to try and keep this manager in a job. They'll even I heard, right? And it's from the channel that we all know about, and it's banter all the time from the top 6 clubs, right? One of the panelists was sitting there as an Arsenal fan and saying, I'd happily, if it means we get rid of these owners, we might have to accept relegation when we're 16th. And I'm like, you're happy as an Arsenal fan to accept relegation? Disgusting. As much as you want the owners out, and I want the owners out, don't worry about me, but no, you don't. No, not at any level. You don't say that. You can't sell yourself as an Arsenal fan.
That's one of the things that
would you be happy to get relegation if it meant that you got rid of with Ashley? No, you want to stay in the league.
You want to stay in the league because that's the only way that you can actually make any money is by being in the Premier League. You can't go down to the Championship and make the kind of money that you make in the Premier League. And everybody knows that, even the owners know that, and that's why they're so stubborn when they want to sell the clubs. You know, for me, the price that Newcastle United's going for, the amount that Ashley is asking for the club is a decent amount of money to pay for a club of our stature. Our club is worth more than that, which in previous times it would have been worth more than that at this moment in time.
So 5 minutes to go, it's still 2-0 at the minute. Pretty much seeing the game out, to be honest. Yeah, but carry on, sorry.
With what's happened at the moment with, the past 14 years of Mike Ashley owning a club, he's took the value of the club down. We're not nearly worth as much as what we were worth originally. So the amount of money that he's asking for the club from PIF and PCP, the Rubens, that's a good amount of money.
Can I say as an Arsenal fan, I apologise, because as a Big Six club, we have stopped you getting investment and getting that owner out. So as an Arsenal fan, I'd like to apologise.
I accept your apology, but at the end of the day, it's not.
I love that. This is the thing, right? I'll watch the F1 later, and everyone knows I'm a Hamilton fan. I'd love to see Hamilton win every single Grand Prix and be the greatest ever. But I can't feel satisfied myself that he is the greatest ever if he does in a competition. So the fact that it's so tight at the top, right, is the fact that I like it. So we get the excitement. Is that because you get those moments in football where you're alive, you're tense, you're alive to the feeling, and that's what you want in football. So having a league where you've got Newcastle in the top 4, Leicester for top 4, Arsenal for top 4, right, or even like we even just explained it earlier. If Leicester get into investment, Man City, Liverpool, Man United, you can have a 4-way title race.
Exactly.
Right? And when we had that, we had that once in 2014. We were up the top for ages, right? Chelsea were chasing us, Man City were chasing us, Liverpool were chasing us, right? So it was a 4-way title race. So no one knew what was going to happen, and that's what you want. And this is why we rejected the UCL, right? Which again I apologise for, because I had to turn my. I was actually had to sit there and say, I can't support Arsenal anymore.
I know there was quite. My sister, she supports Liverpool,
and I was on
Rich's.
I was on Rich's Sports' channel, and at the time, about the second time I was on there about this thing, and a guy actually messaged me later because I was getting physically upset because I'm having to turn my back on my football club because I can't do it, and I'd have to go support someone else. And I said I can't follow football. I can't do it. I can't support someone else. I can't support Norwich. I can't support Ipswich. I can't support my local team. It's Arsenal or nothing.
That's what it is with me as well. If it had been Newcastle in that sort of situation where they're going to run off to another league, that would be me done. I would be. I said it myself. I would be finished with Newcastle because that's absolutely disgusting. It's turning your back on your
football
fans.
Club. It's one of the biggest. It's one of the clubs one of the 3 clubs that have pretty much, not excusing everyone else, they've done their bit, but have built the foundations of the English game. Right? With the amount of history we've got in the English game, the amount of titles we've won, the amount of titles Man United have won, the amount of titles Liverpool have won. What we've done in English football has just been building it. We've helped started that from about the 30s onwards, and so the Liverpool before that, and it's just so it's English football is the reason we are the biggest club and can do something like this, right? And to then just say that doesn't matter no more. That doesn't matter no more. That tradition, that standards, that values that you all had, touch of class, everything like that, you're just going to throw that away now, right? You got rid of 56 staff while you were planning this, right? In a club that is supposed to be touch of class. Well, the touch of class would have paid the 3 million to keep them in the job.
Exactly. That's what you look at with these clubs, these 6 teams that try to run off to the ESL. You look at it and you think, I can see why you're running off to the ESL. You need the money, clearly. That's why you're running off to the ESL, because you need the money.
I can't, because you're sitting there and you're making it sound like I'm on the breadline.
Exactly.
There's 3 million people that have died over this virus, right? In this pandemic. They mentioned pandemic about 3-4 times. And I'm like, there's people who have lost their jobs. People are broke. People are taking out food banks. And you're saying that you're broke with all your millions investment in other businesses, right? Are you off your trolley? What planet do you live on? Right? Honestly, you must live on your own little planet somewhere, right? Where everything's all gardening the rosy in the garden. And if it's just a little bit of bad weeds, we got mown and grown and everything like that. I'm sorry. Like, people are literally struggling to keep a roof over their head because they've lost everything, right? Through this pandemic. And you're sitting there saying, we need to secure our future, though we've got millions and millions of pounds.
It's just beggars belief in it, what these people, what literally runs through these people's minds. What runs through the mind of a Stan Kroenke, what runs through the mind of somebody like John W. Henry.
What they did to the NFL. And I'm sorry, you can do that in America, fine. Don't do it here.
You kind do it in England, because what they don't seem to grasp is the entire English football You know, we created football. We give football to the world, and in our country, you know, football is everything. It's not like the Americans, you know, where they have the major league. You know, they have the major league soccer and the MLS. You know, they've got the MLS, and there's no relegation. There's just teams playing each other and over again. If you did that in the Premier League, you know, how exciting is it going to be? It's not going to be exciting at all, in my opinion, because it'd just be the same teams fighting against each other every season. No new teams coming in. You know, there would be no new challenge coming in. Eventually, you know, everybody would get bored of it. TV broadcasters would get bored of it as well. They wouldn't want to see, you know, the same team going and winning the same cup every season, winning the same league every season. Look at Man City. You know, they've won the Carabao Cup for the last however many seasons now. How exciting is it to see a team like that just keep winning the Carabao Cup?
Yeah.
Clearly.
And it would destroy clubs like yours, because all your best players would be taken.
Yeah.
Right? You wouldn't get the money that you get in the Premier League, because the money we can't afford it. All the pyramid can't get the money they need to stay alive. Right? I mean, £30 million as a package, right? How much money does the Premier League make? And it wouldn't make as much money, so they wouldn't get the investment they need. So all those, what will happen? All those clubs at the bottom go, and if all those bottoms of the club go, the whole pyramid falls apart. It's like you take one bit at the bottom, you take the bottom piece in the Jenga puzzle, the Jenga piece puzzle will fall apart. That's exactly what will happen. It will just fall apart. Right? But they'll be happy because they've got no relegation and no promotion system.
It's like, if you look at the moment, they've got a financial boost. I think it said 83 million or something financial boost for next season towards teams. And they're going to split that between the Premier League. In my eyes, you know, do the Premier League clubs need it? You know, we don't need it. Got the TV revenue. Take that 83 million extra that you're getting in financial boost and chuck it down the championship.
Chuck it down the championship. The one where you don't get the TV money in that. Yeah,
exactly.
Absolutely.
Because they need it more. They need it more than the Premier League. We've got 100 odd million every season. Each Premier League club has 100 odd million coming in every season. So we don't need an extra 4 million to a transfer budget when we can easily just put that TV money into the transfer budget. It's all wrong. It's all wrong. And the people to blame for the way it's going as well is Richard Masters and Gary Hoffman. Them two. Since them two have took control of the Premier League, it's went to hell. It's went complete in a ruin.
Anyway, the game's finished 2-0. Man City win 2-0. I'm just going to give it 5 more minutes because I've got to wrap this up. Move everything into the final room for the qualifying. So I can't watch that. I can't watch that on the phone. Be not live on that one. There's at least one thing I can take is that, like, if the channel did die, it wouldn't be like AFTV. I'd have to support something else or something. I'd have the F1 at least to keep me occupied. But yeah, you make it absolutely right. But obviously, Man City win. If Man United lose, that's them champions, which is inevitable. So they're fair play to them. I mean, it was topsy turvy at the start of the season, but they hit form, and that's the thing with Man City. Once they hit form like that, they're unstoppable. So, yeah, I don't begrudge them. I'm probably jealous. I'm not gonna lie, but in the end, they've done exactly what they needed to do. So the big thing is now for them is not the Premier League, it's the Champions League. And I think they managed to get 2-0 out of that with what they call their B side. Let's put it that way. Even if they are playing Aguero and Jesus, I know, but if you know what I mean. But they've got to go and play PSG. Do you see them? I've said they'll win the Champions League. I've said it. They'll win it this season. The way they've been playing.
I don't quite know because there's still quite a few good teams in the Champions League, isn't there?
There's PSG, who now got no. I can't remember who they got sent off. Gueye is out because of Mbappe's out with injury. So that's a big plus for Man City. Sergio Aguero's got more minutes, so that's good for them. And yeah, they've got that. You've got also Chelsea and Real Madrid. Real Madrid are not the side they used to be.
Yeah,
Chelsea
exactly.
are still are doing well. They're in a cup final, but they're still finding their way under Tuchel. They've done really well to get where they are, though. I'm not gonna have a go at them about it. I just want Man City to win it, because if Chelsea win it, fucking hell, Jesus Christ, you'd imagine them. I couldn't fucking live with them. It's bad enough living with them that they beat us to a Champions League, let alone have two. Like, but yeah, Retro, what do you want to say about the game, Arsenal, Newcastle, anything?
We're gonna win. It's a must-win game. We're gonna get some other game. If we don't get to the game, I'm gonna be reforming, because I'm getting late. We need to win this game. This is one step to survival.
Do you know what? I think you need to join, like, you know, like all the big six, like mainly the three clubs like Arsenal, Liverpool, and Man United. I mean, Tottenham, they try and protest, but they can't even do that, for God's sake. But they need to,
win.
Yeah, I think with what they need to, I think what you guys need to do is do the same with your owner. Keep protesting every week. Like, you need to start because, like, we're doing it. I think you've got to do it as well. But will it work? I don't know. We know what Ashley's like. He's a stubborn prick. Talk. What do you make of the game? And just anything we just talked about quickly. Sorry, we had to talk about Newcastle for about 10 minutes there. But yeah, anything else you want to say about that?
No, it was just wasn't a great performance by City in the first half. Second half, kind of tightened the screw a little bit. And once, like I said, once they scored the goal, then I could see more coming. And it was only another one. But I probably expected this kind of result. I called it 3-0 at the start, but it was 2. So, well, in terms of the Champions League, yeah, I said it as well weeks ago. Manchester City that had a finished article in terms of with how Pepper's turning them around this season. He's going to learn, and he has learned from mistakes made in the past in the Champions League. So this time now, look what he did in that second half against PSG. He turned it around.
Yeah.
So for me, I just think I think City are going to win it. So and I know Chelsea are doing well under Tuchel and all the rest of it, but I don't think Tuchel's got as much as Pep's got in terms of squad and also ability in terms of getting this team to do something different.
I just said to Richard that I think Newcastle need to do the same what we're doing with our owners at a minute, because you see, like, with the top 4 clubs, they are protesting. I mean, Tottenham try and protest, but they can't even do that.
Four of them.
About, I don't know, it was about 50 of them or something. And the police said, "Is this a protest or is this a gathering?"
How embarrassing!
But I think
yes,
you need to do this. I think that you need to do the same. I mean, at least out of Arsenal, at least after this, it's now like got the likes of the Spotify with the backing of some legends. I mean, this guy, I've heard before from Luca this morning, and he would, if he wasn't serious about buying his football club and improving what the club's doing, he wouldn't get the backing of Vieira and Henry and Bergkamp and these legends if he wasn't doing that intention. So the fact he's got those backing definitely sort of gives some validity in it. But will it happen with the Conkeys? I don't know. We know what they're like. But do you feel that if you did the same thing that we're doing, which is protesting for each game, and obviously we're expecting more protests on Thursday and then the game after that as well, do you think that you'll be able to pressure Mike Ashley into something?
Yeah, but that's what we've been doing anyway, really. For the past 14 years, we've been doing it. You know, we've been doing the protests against Ashley. It's got to this point now where you know, he wants to be out. He knows that it's time for him to move on. He's not the guy to take Newcastle United forward. He said that umpteen times, you know, in press conferences to Sky, that he's not the guy to take us forward. It's now no longer a billionaires game, you know. When John Hall and Freddie Shepherd was owning the club, before Ashley took over, you know, they knew that it wasn't a millionaires game and it was time for them to move on. You know, Mike Ashley's realised that it's no longer a billionaires game and it's time for him to move on. You know, it's now these state-owned or, you know, like PIF, Manchester City owners, these kinds of people that are the future of football. These are the ones that are going to come in now and take over the clubs, you know, and take these teams forward. That's the way it is now. Unfortunately, that's the way football's gone. And there's no way of going back to the good old days, you know, when it was the owners, like millionaire owners and stuff.
It's
just never going to go back to that, you know. Like, there's the Newcastle United Supporters Trust, NUST, and I'm sure you have got a similar thing as well. At Arsenal, all clubs have it, you know, a supporters trust that goes there in the talk for the fans. And, you know, at the moment, our Newcastle United Supporters Trust is doing a pledge, 1892 pledge now, in my opinion. You know, I'm all for it. At the end of the day, it's a good idea, but it's an idea that has come a bit too late, in my opinion. You know, if I had started it back when Mike Ashley first took over the club, it would have been an absolutely fantastic thing. We would have had enough money by now, you know, after them 14 years to be able to do something of note, you know. But for me, it's the only way forward for now is for somebody like PIF to come in and buy the club, because they're going to have the money to take us forward. If, you know, the fans come in and get control of the club like the German model, you know, the 50+1 that everybody's been talking about.
I think what did it for me is when you had Benitez and you didn't invest that second that for that third season. Yeah, that's when you did, because he got you to the top half, I think, at the table. But that's exactly. And it was a championship side. This is why people say, "Oh, we shouldn't get Rafa." Well, hang on a minute. He's won 2 Champions Leagues. He's won La Liga with Real Madrid. That's not an easy thing to do, right? And then you've also, as well as that, he's gone to Newcastle, had fuck all basically in money, and he's kept you in. I think, did he actually get you promoted the first? He got you promoted, didn't he? And then
he came in. He came under McLaren. He came in under McLaren after McLaren was there, and he tried his best to keep Newcastle United up. Unfortunately, he couldn't, because Mike Ashley brought him in too late.
So you kept him for that and brought him straight back up the next season. Yeah, and he's kept you after that. He's kept you in the Premier League for 2 seasons straight, when you should have been set to be relegated.
Yeah, we went down into the Championship. He went with win to the Championship. He helped us get back up out of the Championship, and in his first season back in the Premier League, he got in a 13th place position, I believe it was. And then, of course, again, he did his bit, and he was with us for 3 years. And in them 3 years, you know, he was trying to build his legacy at Newcastle. He was trying to build like a project, because he'd never had that at any other club. And he was trying to do that in Newcastle, and Mike Ashley didn't give him the funds. And of course, he didn't want to pay the money to Benitez, which then ended up going on to paying the money towards Steve Bruce, which put we're right into what we're in now, which, you know, we've had 2 seasons, well, a season and what's left of this season of Steve Bruce, and we all know what's happened with Steve Bruce. You know, he's not the guy to take forward. He's nothing like, you know, Rafa Benitez or previous managers that's come before that, you know.
Yeah, great. Obviously, I'd love to have you on for long, and we can count that as part of the preview. Let's say that. And I really do appreciate you coming in coming on and giving us your time for how short it was. But Really do appreciate it. Yeah, that's it for now, guys. Do hit the like button. Do hit the subscribe button. Don't share because we're supposed to be doing this social media blackout. I'm trying my best to do it.
Yeah, I'm trying as well on that.
Yeah, I've promoted all my new weekend ones last night, or to about 2 in the morning last night. So that way I didn't have to. If I had to message anything, I'd have to do it maybe DMs or something.
Yeah.
But not actually tweet anything. So, but yeah, but I hope everyone's enjoyed the watch along. I certainly have, and hopefully, at least it'll be not a dead boring game. It'll be a decent game. Can I give you a score prediction? Because I had retros. Would you?
Like I said yesterday on Lucas' channel and my channel, I'm going for Newcastle United coming away from this 1-0 winners against Arsenal.
Right, okay. Now, I said it would be 0-0 as usual, but yeah, everyone do hit the like and subscribe button. If you want to join the Discord server, the link is in the description below. So go and join that. We've got football chat, F1 chat, CLDF announcements as well. Right, so I'll be putting loads of stuff about children's liver disease on there and what you can learn about, as well as for like the liver awareness show. And yeah, if you have any problems, any social problems, any problems that mentally or health wise you want to raise awareness of, that's what the liver awareness shows there at 6 o'clock Tuesday. Feel free to do that. And then if you do want to donate, we are literally so close in watch hours away from getting monetized. But if you do want to donate now and give some money to the charity, we've got a Just Giving page in the link description below. We're up to £1,484, I believe now. And we're trying to get to 2,000 by the end of the year. We reached 1,000 at the end of year 1. Now we're trying to get to 2,000 by the end of year 2. I know times are tough, but any little contribution, whether it be £5, £4, whatever, it all helps towards research to better treatments and cures and just overall better respite for families as well. So yeah, do that. So until then, we'll be back. I'll be back in 15 minutes because we've got the qualifying for the Portuguese Grand Prix. At least they'll be given 110%, and I know that. So, but yeah, everyone stay safe, stay well, and we will talk to you soon. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.
Ciao.
See you later.